I've been talking a lot about me starting a YouTube channel. And I decided to do this because over the years, I've grown up the habit to like to work out, and put my workouts on hold was that I had a baby, and as you can see, I'm in the background. But so I took like 2 years off from working out, and within that, I believe that my weight before I had him, I was 210 pounds, and that was the biggest I've ever been in my entire life. And that was like a I want to say it was like kind of depressing in a way, but not like severe or anything like that. It was just, something new to adjust to within like the clothes fitting, me not feeling as confident as I used to when I leave out or go anywhere. So I got back into working out again, and I decided to do a channel for women, whether you had a child or not. But some women, it's hard for us to focus on our body and all the other things that's going on in our life. And some of us can be so busy, a lot of women are, entrepreneurs, doctors, nurses, lawyers, business owners, and things like that. So sometimes it's very difficult to try to squeeze in working out. But this is gonna be a journey. So yeah, so I hope you guys like my channel. Tune in. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment at the bottom. Now, if I don't comment back, I decided that I would do a video answering specifically, all the questions or the most common questions that I get a lot. So bear with me. This is my first time, so it may be a little, like I'm not like any of those YouTubers out there. So let's get started. So I'm going to start with foods, and that's the biggest thing when it comes to starting a new lifestyle. It's impossible to say, I'm going to work out, but I'm not going to, adjust my eating habits. You have to adjust your eating habits, and you'll notice that as you are making these small adjustments, they can make a major impact on your health, on your body, on your skin, your nails, all of that. So I'm going to give you guys some substitutions that I use and that I've been using for years. And these substitutions have become my daily lifestyle. And so I'm going to get started with breakfast and stuff like that. So as far as my milk, I no longer buy like whole milk. I haven't bought whole milk in Lord knows how long. Now I do buy whole milk for my son. However, he drinks, I buy him the organic milk. I don't buy him the milk that expired within like the next week. I buy him like milk that expires, in a month's time. This is the milk that I use. I use almond milk, and I'm going to get to sugar. You'll notice that the sugar on it says, well, not the sugar, but the calories, but it's unsweetened. So I try to lay off the sweets like really bad, because sweets can make a major impact on your body. It can also make a major impact on your health. So my go-to is unsweetened almond milk. They have different varieties. They have vanilla. They have like a hint of honey. Now I just tried the hint and honey. It's good, but my main go-to as far as when I'm working out, or what I use for my protein shakes after my workout, is this. And again, as you start making these adjustments, it's going to be different as far as the taste. But as you start eating it and drinking it, you'll realize that your taste buds will start to get used to those differences. And this is another product that I use. I use olive oil. Any oil that's needed in your recipes, any you know, if it's a butter or whatever, most of the time I mainly use olive oil. I don't really use any other oil. I stopped buying vegetable oil. The only time I may use vegetable oil is if I am baking, because I know like with baking it says vegetable oil, but I rarely bake, so for the most of the time, this is what I'm buying: organic olive oil. Then they have olive oils that you can use that is good for you. They have avocado olive oil. I've tried it once. It has a bit of a acquired taste that's just not for me. They have coconut oil, which is good. I've tried coconut oil before, but again, it has that coconut flavor. But my go-to is olive oil because you can't really taste that olive flavor. Whereas with your avocado oil, you can get that avocado taste, and with the coconut, you can get that coconut taste. And I'm not a fan of coconut, so again, olive oil. Yogurt. This is my go-to yogurt. You can find it at your local grocery store. I've only could buy this or purchase this in Giant. That's the only market so far that I've noticed that sells it. The reason why I love this yogurt so much is because it's low in sugar. If you look at the nutrition facts, see, it's blurry. It's not doing it. But it has 11 grams of sugar, and I mainly love it for the protein. The protein is 15 grams of protein, and it's more filling than other yogurts because some people, you know, want to eat a yogurt for breakfast and think that's going to hold them for 2-3+ hours, and it's not. You're going to eat that, and within 15-20 minutes you're going to be hungry again. So try to find yogurts that are high in protein, and again and have less sugar. A lot of yogurts that are out there are filled with sugar, and again, that's not good. So we want to stay away from the sugars. We want to also focus on the nutrition facts as well. Oatmeal. This is what I eat also as a option for breakfast. I do not eat the packets because with the packets, it's pretty much processed. Because you have like the flavored package, you have brown sugar, you have strawberry, and all the other flavors that they have. It has sugar in it. So try to stay away from packets, cans, and things like that. All of those are processed foods that are filled with chemicals and things that are needed to allow those foods to keep its freshness within those containers. So again, this is what I use as another substitute. If you want to spruce it up, you can add your fresh fruits in it. I use light brown sugar. I use almond milk in it to give it like the little creamy texture. What else do I use? And that's pretty much it. With the sugar, you don't need much. With the fresh light brown sugar, you don't need much because you just don't need it. And again, I've grown to not like a lot of sugar in my stuff, so I put a little bit just so I can smell it. Because sometimes, you know, it's hard for us to just cut cold turkey. Sometimes we have to smell it or know that it's in there for us to you know, enjoy it, I guess. Peanut butter. This is the peanut butter that I use, natural creamy peanut butter. I mainly use it for like a snack when I'm craving and I'm so hungry and I'm like, you know, should I go to a fast food spot or should I just stick it out and just eat me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? That's the peanut butter that I use. This is another brand that I love as far as rice. You know, a lot of people, when they work out and they make these meal plans, a lot of people say brown rice and everything. Jasmine rice is a pretty good rice because jasmine rice is naturally filled with a lot of nutrients that are good for your body. Stay away from just pure white rice. That's not healthy at all, and you're just filling your body with a bunch of junk that your body do not need. This brand has, Now, I picked this up by accident. I meant to get brown jasmine rice. This brand has brown jasmine rice, and I lie to you not. The rice is so freaking good because it kind of, you're eating healthy, but it doesn't taste, you know, bitter or hard or none of that. It's really good. You can flavor up your rice. They have like seasonings in your seasoning aisle. You can season up the rice, but don't put too much sodium because sodium can also be bad for you. So that's pretty much with breakfast. But if you don't like almond milk or coconut milk, you know, those milks you can always get 2% milk. That's the milk that I was going to before, but that's the milk that I was using before I switched to almond milk. 2% milk is good. For your meats, I only use turkey bacon. Very rarely I may binge a little and may buy like a good breakfast meat that's sometimes fattening, and it's like sausages that is just pork sausages or whatever. But for the most part, I only buy turkey bacon. Boiled eggs, you can never go wrong with that. Again, I spoke on oatmeal. Wheat bread, that's a hard one because I buy, I think it's called like Nutri-Grain or something like that, wheat bread that I buy. But I rarely eat bread as far as breakfast goes anyway, or like sandwiches. I stopped eating like lunch meat sandwiches and stuff like that because lunch meat has a lot of sodium, and lunch meat is processed. So I can't even remember last time I went to the deli and bought lunch meat. But try to stay away from it, and if you do eat it, try to not eat as much of it because it's just not good for you. Indulging, that was another thing I wanted to speak on. Don't indulge. It's okay because I understand, you know, some of us can't go cold turkey. You know, some of us been eating a certain way for years, so it'd be very difficult to just up one day and say, you know what, I'm going to just cut out everything that's not good for me. And that could be hard because what will happen is you'll do it for a very short period of time, then you'll go right back to the old habits. But once you creep into it, it's a lot better and a lot easier as well. Fruit smoothies, like people may drink those. I stopped drinking those for years. I was drinking those because we see it on a box or on the bottle, and it shows you fruits and it shows you vegetables, and you think, you know what, this is healthy because why? It has spinach on it, it has apples on it, or strawberries on it, bananas. This is healthy. It's not healthy. Always start, when you go to the store, start looking at the nutrient facts and really paying attention to the nutrient facts because a lot of times we don't read it. On those processed smoothies or things like that, it has a lot of sugar in it and a lot of chemicals that are used to keep to preserve the freshness in it. So stay away from those. I don't drink those anymore at all. Make your main go-to water. Make that your main go-to is water. Now me, if I need juice, I started drinking green tea. Again, I look at the sugar. I again do not like sweets like that, like I used to. So with my green teas has a little bit of sugar in it. You have like Honest Tea is a good brand. Honest Tea is a good brand for your green tea, and that's what I use as my juice. For my soda, some people love that carbonated taste, or you know, eating a good meal and then you want that like fresh crisp taste going down your mouth and burping and things like that. My go-to is bubbly. In fact, let me get the can. Okay. So this is my can of soda that I use. It's bubbly. It comes in many different flavors. This is blackberry. I'm gonna show you the back of it. On the back, no sugars, no carbs, no salt. Is there sodium on here? Yeah, no sodium. All zeros. You see that? 0, 0, 0. But it's so refreshing. And when it's ice cold, oh my gosh, it's so good. But they come in different flavors. They have like strawberry, cherry, watermelon, lime, grapefruit. That's one brand that I use. Another brand that I use is Spindrift. Spindrift is another good carbonated water to drink, flavored water to drink. So yeah. So as you go in the store, start doing your research, and if you want, feel free to pick these items up, and I guarantee you, these small changes, again, your weight will just naturally start to decrease. Your skin will naturally start to get that glow, and those bumps that you get will start to fade, and the dark spots will start to fade. I'm telling you, even your eyes, you'll be surprised. Your eyes will start becoming more vibrant. So it's these small things that help. And even your hair, it helps with your hair, being thicker, or not shedding as much and things like that. Yeah. So try to stay away from starches. Sweet potatoes are good. I was once told that if you go in the market and if you pick out things that's around the ends of the aisles, they're pretty much healthy for you, because you notice you have your fruits and your vegetables, and then you go into your dairy products, and then you go into your milk and stuff like that, then you go into your seafood, then you go into your meats. But on the edge you have like the frozen aisles, so stay away from the frozen aisles. But all the stuff on the outer skirts of those aisles are pretty much healthy for you. When you start going in between those aisles, you have your cookies, you have your soda, your chips, your snacks, and all of that. As far as my meats that I eat ground chicken, ground turkey, salmon, canned tuna is good. Yeah, pretty much all of that. Any meat is pretty much good. It all depends on how you cook it. Don't stay away from frying it. Baking it is good. Grilling it is good. And try not indulge too much on your seasoning. Now, I know sometimes we as moms, we can get pretty busy with work and with picking up the kids from school or daycare and coming home, and we just so exhausted, and it's starting to get late. Now you gotta prepare them for bed. You gotta get them ready, get yourself ready for work in the morning. So sometimes we may not have time to come home and cook healthy, and sometimes we may want to stop at a fast food spot. Let me tell you, I've done it. So but I do it very seldomly. Stay away from your McDonald's, your Burger King, your Wendy's. Stay away. If you go once in a while, it's fine. It's not gonna kill you. It's not the end of the world. But try to not make that a weekly thing nor a daily thing. Make that every now and then thing. Okay. Now my fast foods that I prefer, if I have to go to a fast food, if I'm just don't feel like cooking. My fast foods that I choose are Chick-fil-A, Panera Bread, Nelly Fresh, Honey Grow, Potbelly, any kind of sushi spot, because with sushi, try to stay away from the fried sushi. Now, if you get a mixture, it's okay, but don't make your whole purchase it's just a bunch of fried sushi. That's not good because it's fried. But try to stick more to your raw sushi, because raw sushi is just fresh fish and rice. Now I get it. People might say, "Oh, but it got your rice on it." So what? So what? Your body needs carbs. Just don't overdo it in the carbs, but your body gonna need them carbs. And if you're eating healthy majority of the time, binging a little will not hurt you. Just don't binge too much. And the other spot that I go to as far as like fruit or smoothies is Pure Raw, which is a good place. Now you'll notice that the things that I listed, or the restaurants that I listed, can be a little pricey, and that's why, because those restaurant food chains are a lot healthier than the Burger King that got like 10 nuggets for $1, or McDonald's that got buy 3 for 3. You know, like, it sounds good, it's cheap, yes, but it's also cheap for your body and unhealthy for your body. And that's why sometimes within women or in a black community, we have, you know, a high risk of diabetes and things like that, because all that's within sometimes in most of the black community areas are your McDonald's and your Burger King and your Wendy's. Or, you know, I'm from Baltimore, by the way, or your chicken box and stuff, or your half and halves and things like that. So try to stay away from them as much as you can. And I know, like, with kids, they want, mommy, I want chicken nuggets, I want this. Try to also, you know, get your children into liking those things too. So as it won't make it as hard on you when they eating it, or when you in a drive-through and you getting them a Happy Meal, and then you like, dang, I should get that burger, or I should get, you know, those fries, because they, you know, they smell good. I'm telling you, these changes will make a major impact on your life, period. Oh, another thing I meant to mention. So on my YouTube channel, I'm going to introduce you to a lot of things that I've used that work for me. I will not do any false advertisement. I will not go on here and lie to y'all and tell y'all, you know, wear this, do this, because it's going to work, knowing damn well it don't work. So I'm not going to do that at all. I'm going to do the best that I can and be the best that I can be, and I'm going to try my best to do my best with educating y'all and being honest, completely honest. That's what my YouTube channel is about. Being honest, being open, and being transparent with you all. So anything that I put up here, I'm doing myself, and you know, you don't have to worry about that with me. That was just a little side note. Yeah, that's pretty much it, because I don't want to do too much. I don't want my videos to be so long, because some people don't got 20 minutes, 30 minutes to sit down and watch me. So with that being said, I'm going to split these videos up and make them very educational for you all. Now, I know those who do know me know that I work out. I work out 5 times a week. Some people can't do 5 times a week, and don't get me wrong, sometimes on those last 2 days it can be a little tough for me, you know, because I'm a full-time mom, you know, I work full-time, so squeezing in a workout can be a little tough. But if you'll make time, let me say this, you'll make time for what you want to make time for. And I chose to make time to make sure that I am in shape, make sure that I am healthy. So if you would like to follow me on Instagram, I haven't decided if I'm going to do a business page yet or not. I'm still in the process of deciding that. But if you follow me, my Instagram name is MissLady_BBEE. I'm going to start posting all of my workout videos. I work out, again, 5 days a week. And I'm going to start saving those videos onto my, what's that, the channel. I think it's the channel. And, you know, feel free to go on there, follow me in my workouts. I'm going to start putting on there how many reps I do, how many sets I do. And again, all of this is natural. I haven't had any work done. As you can see, I still got a little pudge to go. I'm still working on it. So, you know, that's coming into place. So, but yeah, follow me. You can follow my workouts on this channel. I'm going to post workouts. But if you choose to want to follow me daily with my workout plan and follow the things that I do, or the techniques that I use, feel free to follow me and do those workouts. So that's with food. I'm gonna start y'all off slow. Focus on the food. This channel is gonna be this particular episode. It's just on food, what not to eat and what to eat. Do not indulge. Do not eat fast foods every day. Try to limit that as much as possible. And message me with any questions you may have. But my next channel, or I keep saying channel, my next episode is going to be on how to start with working out. So I should be posting that very soon within how to start working out, because sometimes we need, you know, a little kickstarter. So I'm going to kickstart y'all on how to start working out. But the first thing you need to start doing is eating correctly. And within eating, like I said it earlier, you'll notice that your weight will start to come down and things like that. So yeah, I appreciate you all. Continue to watch my channels and things like that, and have a good day. Thank you.